Well, hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today we have a beer from France. We have this. It's the Grimbergen Double Ambree or Double Amber at 6.5% alcohol by volume. This is a $14 6-pack. I like that it says strong beer over here and cerveza extra over here. Cerveza is not the French way of saying beer, but whatever. Come over here. You'll notice down at the bottom, first off, that it's a product of Kronenbourg. So I like Kronenbourg Blanc. I can drink Kronenbourg regular, but I'm not a big fan of it. And here is the best part, Abbey beer. Okay, so they paid an abbey to use their name. Understood. Water, barley malt, underlined because it is a allergen. Glucose syrup. Oh yay. You used sugar water. Aromatic caramel. Caramel color. Awesome again. Hop extract. Oh, even better. And best before and see label. So, Kronenbourg uses hop extract too. Actually, most of the beers from France that I've had, most of the big macro beers from France that I've had, do use hop extract, and it does lend a very, very apparent taste that I'm not a fan of. A lot of macro beers use the hop extract that I'm not a fan of, especially European ones. It kind of gives it that tinny, cardboardy, weird taste, almost sulfuric as well. And I don't like the hop extract they use there, but we'll see how this is. The last beer I thought I wasn't going to like as well, and I actually enjoyed it. And aromatic caramel and caramel color, so it should be a nice deep red. Glucose syrup with the barley malt. It should be a very, very sweet beer too. Put that over there. Here is the bottle. It is a 330 milliliter bottle, so it is a little, if you take it to a regular Canadian bottle, it does show its difference in height. These are both, the bottoms are touching. They're both resting on my finger, so they're level, and that's the difference. So yeah. We've talked too much. We're at 2 minutes and 38 seconds now, so let's get into this. This isn't a good opener for saving caps, so we'll go around it because this cap does have to go on the fridge of success. And for those of you wondering, there is the cap. Okay. Into the glass it goes. Alrighty, so it is a caramel color. Actually, it is almost ruby red, so it's even further on than caramel. And the head is pretty much gone already. It was a bright white head, but it's basically non-existent now. Let's give her a sniff. Yeah, it almost has that, yeah, there's a little bit of malt in there. There is a lot of caramel, but the caramel is just super sweet and almost candied. It does have that licorice almost smell. Just the sweetness is just very candied and very sweet and reminds me kind of licorice. Alrighty. Well, if you were the food babe, you'd be telling me not to drink this right about now. But since the food babe can fuck herself, I'm going to drink it. Cheers. Wow. If you were the food babe, and you told me not to drink that, it's one of those times where I should have taken your advice. Is it a horrible beer? No, it's very sweet, and it's very sweet in a very very strange way. Like, it kind of tricks you into thinking it's not as sweet as it is. The only reason I know it's so sweet is there are places in my jaw that are sensitive to sweetness, because there's the possibility of a cavity starting on one tooth. The great thing about being albino, you have no enamel, so if you drink or eat too much sugary shit, you really damage your teeth. And I do brush every day, but you know, sometimes I've ate or drank stuff that I shouldn't, and that can add up. So there's one spot on one of my teeth that I actually am worried about, and that actually hurt it. This beer actually gave me pain on that tooth. And so that's how sweet it is. Yet, at the same time, it doesn't taste all that sweet. You know what it is? It's very sweet, but the hop extract with its tinny kind of sulfuric taste is hiding it a little bit. Because for a second, you get full on like sugar water and caramel, which is coming from your like aromatic caramel and your glucose syrup. They're just taking over right at the touch of the beginning, and then the hops come through the entire way through, and you get that like tinny sulfuric hop taste that you get from regular Kronenberg or from Holsten or a few other hop extract beers in the European Union, shall we say. And you take that and you add it with that caramel, and you just get a taste that isn't the greatest. It's not the worst. I mean, it's not bad, and it's 6.5% alcohol, and you wouldn't know that. And $14 for a beer from France isn't that bad in Ontario either. But, excuse me, it's just not something... It's just not something that really screams, Chad, drink me. It's just not there. And with every sip, I get a little bit more of that, like, very sweet glucose syrup / caramel taste. And I get a little less of the hops. And so with each sip, I like it a little less, because even though I'm not a big fan of hop extract, that's the biggest thing you're getting on this beer is that hop extract. And you know what? It actually isn't as pronounced as some hop extracts I've had in the past. So I can't really be mad at it about that. It actually works with the beer. And it cuts the sweetness. If the sweetness wasn't hurting my teeth, I probably wouldn't be as against it as I am. Out of 10, it's a 6.5% alcohol beer. You know what? I was going to give it a point for every point of alcohol, but I think that's still giving it a little higher than it's worth. I'll give it a 6. There are a lot of things that are worse than it out there, but if I was drinking something from Kronenberg right now, I'd probably go with Kronenberg Blanc first, the blue bottle, the white beer they have, and then Kronenberg itself before I went to this. Excuse me. And that's just the way it is. I'm going to play a video game, and I'm going to sip on the rest of this while I play that game. Maybe I'll live stream it. You never know. Thank you, guys. Bye.